Ah, Gundam Lafrith, the titular mobile suit from the Witch from Mercury prologue, and my favorite design of the series, by far. So much so that I got the new high-grade kit, and for this video, I'll not just be building it, as you can guess from the title, but painting it as well. Now, I'm not new to building Gunpla, but I am new to painting them. So before clipping the bits off the sprue and assembling the model, it's worth paying a visit to the manual and analyze how the model comes together. Looking at the instructions and sprues, this thing is a major upgrade over previous kits. No polycaps whatsoever in sight, and the amount of pieces required to build parts is still as few as ever. If you are new to Gunpla, or simply haven't worked with one previously, polycaps are pieces of soft plastic that also come in a sprue. You're bound to find them in any kit older than this new series, and are commonly used for the joints of the kits. So it looks like what I'll be doing is partially building sections and paint them all one by one. Really no different than what I do when assembling miniatures. I also like to paint in sub-assemblies. So even though I've never painted a Gunpla previously, it looks like it'll be easier than I thought. Color-wise, it's going to be very simple. Use Apothecary White for the white parts, being careful to get rid of any pooling on flat areas. Hey guys, real quick, it's me from the future. I just wanted to mention that I fucked up on the arms and the paint pooled on the flat areas and I don't know how to fix it. Vulpus pink for the pink areas, also making sure to get rid of pooling on flat areas. Hey, it's me from the future again. I did not fuck up the pink on this one. That's it. Bye. And gunmetal for metallics. Very easy, very simple, and surprisingly, just as detailed as 40K miniatures while using less colors. Green pieces will be painted with Warpstone Glow, though the eyes will use a bit of a snazzy technique, painting them gray and raising the tonality of the colors brighter and brighter so as to create a glowing eye effect. No OSL around the area though. One missed swipe of my brush and the whole thing could find itself ruined. Once all bits are done, I'll put them together and then varnish the finished pieces. And this is more or less the process I'll follow for the rest of it, so let me get to it. Right, so I finished painting up the head the other day. Unfortunately, I built it wrong, so I had to pull it apart, and when I did that, some of the paint chipped off, mainly on the Vulcan guns and the front head camera. I managed to salvage the Vulcan guns and repaint those when I assembled it correctly, but unfortunately for the forehead camera, I just had to use a foil sticker, which is unfortunate. I really wanted that to just be painted, but I guess there's now some symmetry between, well, both cameras on the forehead and on the back of the head. Both have foil stickers now. I think the eyes still look fine. They don't glow as much, which is gonna suck, but you know, I wanted that challenge for myself and it still looks nice in my opinion. But yeah, let's see if I can keep going at it for the next few days, see if I can finish it soon. After having built the head, I went ahead and crunched out the arms and torso, though unfortunately my process was hindered by rain for an entire 5 days. But once the sun is out, I return to continue and attempt to finish in the next few days. Next in line is the hips and legs. The build and painting process doesn't really vary from what came before, except when it comes to applying the Apothecary White paint. After seeing the way in which I messed up the arms, I was much quicker, or rather observant, of any pools forming and their size. Too large and the blotches are unsightly, though it looks like if they're small and in very low quantities, they give the impression of shadows. Into the home stretch now, and it's the beam rifle and backpack rack, or whatever this thing is. Painting these is even easier than the main body. It's just straight up gunmetal all over, though making sure to give good and even coverage. Too thick in one area, and it'll look even worse than the blotches on the white armor, I think. Last, and certainly least for this model, is the Beam Saber gun bit thing, and I've got 2 colors for it. A healthy dose of thinned down Nightlord's blue, followed by a dry brush of sky blue. And with that, we've got our finished Gundam. And here it is. Let me know down below in the comments what you think, as I'm kind of torn. On the one hand, even application of paint with an airbrush will give you a nice and smooth finish. But at the same time, the imperfections just make it look appealing? I don't know. It's weird, but I think I kind of like it. In any case, now you know what Gunpla painted with contrast paints and a brush looks like. Feel free to take it as either a warning or a different style. But for now, that is all I have. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and in any way, shape, or form, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day.